So, speaking of the brainstorming sessions, which is this week's topic, one of the things which is very important, which gives you the capability to present your ideas, is how do you think? Your thought process is very important. And this gives you the recognition when you're speaking in sessions where this kind of discussion is going on. For example, you're fetching for a solution. The person who is having the capability to come up with solutions which really work or which sounds what do we say, logical and out of the box, these are the people who get recognition in an organization and the company. So with this recognition, it opens up the doors again for the career growth and promotion. So I'm going to give you some a framework, some tactics. I'm going to give you help you and this will help you understand on what are the angles through which you should be thinking, which are the angles which will help you to think in a way that you come up with the solutions. So it gives you a variety of approach when you think of a solution. So get into it, and it is called SCAMPER. I'll tell you what this stands for one by one. This is an abbreviation so that you understand and you remember the words and which are the aspects which are in that, which are what each word stands for. So the first is substitute. Whenever we have a problem, we think of how can this be substituted. For example, take a scenario. A software company is brainstorming ways to improve an existing app. Okay, there is an app which they've developed and they're brainstorming how to improve that, how to upgrade uh, the workflow or the quality of the app or user experience, whatever it could be, UIX design. So how you implement this substitute part here is, see, participants suggest substituting the current user interface with a more user-friendly design or replacing outdated features with new ones. So here suggestion is something needs to be substituted or replaced. This is one aspect. So whenever you're having an issue, so you think, is there anything which can be substituted that could improve the situation or that could solve the problem or that could get better results or make things more or make things better, more efficient, whatever is the issue you are addressing at that moment. The next is combined. So for example, the scenario is a market team is brainstorming strategies for a new product launch. So in this, a team member suggests that combining social media marketing with influencer partnership to reach a broader audience. Here he's suggesting combining two aspects. So you have to think, is there any possibility of combining any two things, any two aspects or anything? So second thing is combine. Can any two things be combined to get the outcome we want or to get rid of the problem we are facing? And the next is adopt. That's Scamper. It stands for adapt. A situation is a manufacturing company seeks to enhance its production process. And the implementation part is employees adopt an automated system used in another industry for their manufacturing process, leading to increased efficiency. So they're adapting to something new, which will improve their efficiency. So this is adapt. And the next part is modify. Is there a need to modify anything? So you have to understand that. A retail company aims to improve its customer experience, and the implementation of modification is suggestions include modifying store layouts, mm, signage, and staff training to create a more welcoming atmosphere. Yeah. What are the things which can be modified to improve the user experience? So this again depends on the context. And the next aspect is put to another use. This is what P stands for, put to another use in Scamper. For example, the scenario is an e-commerce platform explores opportunities to diversify its services, and the implementation part would go something like the company decides to put its logistics and delivery network to another use by offering third-party delivery services to local business. So they are outsourcing it, and hmm, so they have some resources which is not utilized to the optimum level. So they are thinking of putting that to another use, or they have resources which are not used at all. So they are putting that to another use. This is one angle of thinking when you're facing an issue or the problem. And the sixth is eliminate. Scenarios, a finance team is brainstorming ways to simplify the budget process. How the budget process can be simplified. The team members propose eliminating redundant reports and unnecessary steps in the budgeting workflow. So they're finding out there are some steps which could be eliminated, and this will improve the efficiency and reduce the time. The final one is reverse. A technology startup is developing a new app concept. The implementation would go like the team reverses the usual user journey, starting with the, sorry, it's the slide isn't on yet. Okay, so the implementation part would be the team reverses the usual user journey, starting with the end results and working backwards to create a unique and engaging user experience. So sometimes going backward helps a lot, that you understand the process in a better way. So reverse the process. So uh, this is also one of the ways we can think out of the box. If you have the result and you work backwards so that you understand the process in a better way, this is also one process. Now is the time for the task. That was the whole outcome of step by step of multiple angles of what we can use during brainstorming session. And it's that's what SCAMPER, SCAMPER stands for. Now it's time for the tasks. Again, the more tasks you do, the more you'll be in a position to use this uh, techniques and frameworks. So the task is you have these following scenarios which you see on the screen. This is the task, and if you I encourage you to use these tasks, these scenarios to come up with solution based on any of these seven strategies which we have just spoken about right now. You can pick up any strategy which suits this. Just make sure you use all of them. The more you use them, the better you will come up with it, and the more you'll get used to it. So get yourself used to it. Think of we have a marketing team is brainstorming ways to improve their email marketing campaigns, and the second scenario is a software development company looking for innovative features for its project management tool. Third situation is an HR department wants to adopt its onboarding process for remote employees. Think what could be the solution. You are part of that team. You are thinking about it. A pharmaceutical company explores new applications for an existing drug. An IT department aims to streamline its software development process. A financial institution wants to create a unique customer experience for its mobile banking app. So you can think of multiple ways on how you can come up with a solution for this. All right. I am expecting your contribution and your task submission. Do encourage each other, do support each other in this. You can also give positive feedback when someone submits the task. Do your best, spare at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, and you'll see wonderful changes. See you in the next session.